stripping technique for fishing saltwater on the Backcast. Had a chance to be guided by Tyler Vanosdell of Mission Bay Fly Fishing Company. And we were down on Mission Bay, and he was talking a little bit about the various strategies and techniques that you use in the saltwater fishing, and particularly on bays like that. And stripping was a really important element of that, and so he talked a little bit about that technique.
So another thing to talk about too is once we get our fly and our line out there in this fishery is our stripping technique. So especially if you have any type of experience like casting and getting woolly boogers out there, I would say use your knowledge with that. Start there. One thing I feel like too that I've learned over the years is during my stripping technique is I like to make a short pause. So rather than being crazy and really trying to rush my fly through the water, I really like trying to do a pop pause. So, and I feel like a lot of times I'm doing a pop pause and I'm getting a hit. So, and think about how your fly and the type of fly that you're using is actually acting in the water. So if I'm using a clouser, which I typically use the most here in this fishery, that clouser, because of that weighted head on that front end, as it's coming up and I'm pulling it through, it's going to be like pop and then pause, it's going to be coming down. Pop and then pause, it's coming down. So, and I think a lot of times fish, and I've seen it even in other fisheries and even in videos, where fish are not taking that fly until it actually makes that pause. So that's what I do, try to emulate. So you can do three pops and a pause. You can do one pop and a pause. I think as long as you're giving that fish a chance to take a look at that fly is where he's going to decide maybe he's going to go for it. The other time when things might change in my stripping technique is when the water temperatures actually drop here a lot. A lot of times I go to smaller flies and I'll really slow down my stripping technique. Once we get into the coldest water months, not only do we have cold water, but we also get an influx of migratory birds that come from the north, and they're also fish eating. So we've got more birds that are eating fish in the water here, which actually makes these fish tend to hold and stay still for a lot longer period of time. So they're going to be a little more cautious when they're actually taking a fly. So with that being said, I let my fly get out there and I'm going to strip my fly at a much slower rate. So, and in the summer months, I might increase the speed rate of my actual stripping technique. But in the winter months, I might go to smaller flies and actually slow it down a little bit. Give those fish who are nervous because they're seeing more birds actually in the water feeding on bait fish, etc., gives them a chance to actually feel calm and hopefully collective enough to go ahead and take the fly.
Thanks to Tyler Vanosdell, who is the owner of Mission Bay Fly Fishing Company. This is a guy who has a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge, and ability to really convey that to his clients so they can pick up on those skills as well. He's an expert here in the local area in saltwater fishing. He guides on Mission Bay right here behind me, as well as San Diego Bay and some of the local beaches in the San Diego area. Let us know. We'll put you in contact, and we'll see you right here next time on the Backcast.